Good morning, everyone. My name is Giovanni Ciaffoni. I'm the software developer of the Ariadne GPS app. In this short podcast, I'm going to show you the main features of the app, as well as the new features introduced with version 2.0. The first thing we're going to do is exploring the main interface of the app, the main screen of the app. As you probably know, the app has three main features. One is the possibility to know your position, information about your position, such as street number, city, zip code, etc. The other is the possibility to save waypoints, bookmarks, what we call favorites, and be alerted when you get close to them. And another possibility is the map exploration. You are able to explore the map, the Google map, which is normally inaccessible to blind people. Okay, let's explore the main interface. On the top half of the screen, you have the button Where Am I? Where Am I, as the label says, gives you the possibility to know information about your position. So let's tap Where Am I?
Where am I? Leverett Street, Haunstown, Kensington.
This is a simulation because I'm not actually in London, but let's suppose we are in London. It gave me information about my position, the street and the town. Okay, next button.
Add to favorites. Button.
Add to favorites. I can save my position.
Add to favorites. Cancel. Button.
Okay, we have a normal screen in which we can enter information.
Save. Button.
Well, actually, when we decide to save, to add the bookmark, we can just hit save, and the app will save our position and also information it retrieves from the Google server if we are connected to the internet. If we aren't, the app just saves our position, and we can also save some description for our point. But the easiest way to save a waypoint is just hitting save.
Button.
When later we get home, we can retrieve the address from Google and also enter a description for our point. So let's explore the fields.
Update address. Button.
Sorry.
Description.
Description.
Text field. Street. Richards Place. Text field.
Well, in this case, I am connected to a network, so the app retrieved the address corresponding to the coordinate to my position. So it retrieved the street, the number.
Street number 1-19. Text zip code SW32. Text field. City. Kensington. Haunstown. London. Text. More details. United Kingdom. Text field.
Okay. In more details, sometimes you can find information about areas of interest, oceans, lakes, etc.
Location accuracy 10 meters.
Okay, location accuracy is the indication of the accuracy that we have when we save the favorite. The accuracy depends on the GPS system, the satellites, the weather conditions, and many other things. In this case, 10 meters is quite good.
Latitude 51.
Okay.
Longitude minus 0.16567 degrees.
Okay, we have
Dim.
latitude.
Text field.
Okay, we also have a button at the bottom of the screen.
Update address. Button.
Update address, which...
Address updated.
Okay, let us update the address from Google. Okay.
Save. Button.
I'm not going to save this favorite at
Cancel.
the
Button.
moment, so I can just back.
Where am I?
Okay,
Button.
next labels. We
Add to
have...
nearest favorite. Home.
Let's go on for now.
5.
Okay.
Direct 40 degrees northeast. Direction of movement 180 south.
Okay, we have two labels which report two angles. The first one is the direction of movement. In this case, I'm simulating, so the direction of movement is valid, but generally, if you are sitting or standing as I am at your office, this direction of movement will be unavailable. And that's important because we will be saying something about it. The next label
44 degrees northeast.
is just the compass, so it's the orientation of our device.
11 degrees north.
Okay, I'm just
30 degrees
rotating
northeast.
my device and the compass updates
47 degrees northeast.
consequently.
44 degrees northeast.
Okay,
42 degrees northeast.
okay, let's go on.
Map.
Map is just a map which is not accessible.
Leverett Street, Poundstown, Kensington.
This is the address, just repeats the content of we got when we hit the Where Am I button.
Location accuracy, 10 meters.
Okay, look, this is the horizontal accuracy the satellite is using to localize ourselves.
Speed, 5 kilometers per hour.
Okay, our speed if we're moving, otherwise this would be 0 or unavailable.
Wi-Fi service available.
Okay, this tells us if the Wi-Fi service is available, so if we can get information from the remote server.
Location services available.
Location services relates to the GPS system in this case, or the Wi-Fi if we are not using GPS to get our position.
Map server responding.
Map server responding means that not only are we connected to a Wi-Fi service, but Google is also responding to our queries. Okay, let's explore the 4 more buttons.
Look around, button.
Look around button will be exploring this section. Look around will open a map, and we will be able to navigate, to browse on this map with our finger. I'll show this later using an iPad.
Explore area, button.
Explore area is similar to look around button, but the difference is that we can explore an area which is not just around us, but it can be any area in the world. We will enter an address or whatever information we have, and the app will give us a set of results that we can use to choose the place. Explore area is similar to the look around function, but the difference is that we can enter information about the street or a city, a different city that we would like to explore, which is different from the one we are staying in this moment. I'll be back to this one later with the iPad too. Okay, next.
Start monitoring, button.
Okay, next function is the monitoring function. What does this function do? Well, while we are moving, for instance, if we are on a street, it tells us periodically what changes. So, for instance, if we are moving on the same street, it tells us about the house numbers, which will probably change. If we change street, the app will tell us about the information about the name of the new street and also house numbers, and so on. If we change city, the app will tell us the name of the new city, etc. Of course, if you're standing, as I am, at your office, for instance, you can't use this app because you're not moving. In this case, I prepared the simulation, so I will activate this function and we will simulate a walk on city center of London. Let me tell this one as well. While you are moving, the app will also give you information about the position of your waypoint, of your favorites. It will tell you are at about, for instance, 100 meters from a certain favorite that you saved before, and will also give you the direction of that favorite. The app can give you the direction as an angle, so it can tell you are at about 100 meters from office, 30 degrees to your right, or let's say 100 degrees to your left. But the app will also can also use the clock direction, so it can say, instead of saying 30 degrees to your right, it can say at 1 o'clock, for instance. This can be changed by going into the settings.
Location accuracy. Start
Sorry.
monitoring, button. Miller Street 22. Start monitoring, button. Stop monitoring.
Okay, so we
Nearest favorite, office, 608 meters, at 1 o'clock. Lennox Gardens Mews 13A16, Lennox Gardens Mews 8-13 Hanstown.
okay. Sorry, the speed, the voice speed is quite high.
45%, 40%, 35%.
Okay, I just reduced the speed of the voice.
Lennox Gardens Mews 4-7 Hanstown.
Okay,
Lennox Gardens, 30%.
okay.
1-2. Lennox Gardens Mews 1-2 Hans. Stop monitoring. Button. Walton Street 56-58 Hanstown.
Okay, in this case we changed street and the app told us the name of the new street.
Walton Street 70 Hanstown.
Okay,
11. Ovington Street 3-57.
we changed street.
6-58.
In this case we didn't change street.
3-57.
The app is just telling us about the house numbers.
Six 58. Miller Street 10-18. Nearest favorite, home, 635 meters, at 2-8. Nearest favorite, home, 604 Rawlings Street, 594 meters, at 12. 591 meters, at 12 o'clock. 585 meters, at 12 Denier, nearest favorite, home. Leverett Street. Mossop Street 19.
I probably reached my destination in the simulation.
25-39.
Okay, the house number.
Richards Place.
Richard's Place, okay.
1-19.
We're going to stop here.
Stop monitoring. Button. Start monitoring.
Sorry, I made some confusion while using the monitoring because I went with my finger on the labels, on the favorite labels, which are on the top of the screen. So
Nearest favorite, home.
okay, this is the label, and we can always
569 meters, at 1 o'clock.
okay. The app will always tell us about the nearest favorite and its distance and position. If we keep the voiceover focus on this label, it will keep updating while the label updates. The voice will keep telling us about the information. It might be quite bothering, but it's a possibility. Okay, let's go on.
Nearest favorite,
to the
list of favorites, button.
The last button, which is the list of favorites.
List of favorites,
Open
search,
section.
search field.
Okay, this list is ordered by distance. So the first ones are the closest ones, the nearest ones. So, of course, we have a search field.
Home, 569 meters, at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Office, 631 meters, at 6 o'clock.
Before going into the details, let me give you this information that I didn't give you before. The direction of the point, 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock, there's a difference in this direction if I am moving and if I am standing, as I am now in this moment. If my direction is not valid because I'm sitting here in my office as it is now, the direction 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 8 o'clock, etc. refers to the device orientation. So if I'm holding my device with the home button towards me, 1 o'clock means that 1 o'clock referring to the axis of the device, to the longitudinal axis of the device. So 1 o'clock would be here, probably in this direction for people who this direction probably for people who are watching the video. This changes when I am moving, because in that case the direction 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock, etc. refers to my direction of movement. So it doesn't matter the position I'm holding my device, but If my direction is valid, the position of the favorites that the app gives me refers to the direction I'm going towards. So let's get back. How do I know if the app is telling me information about the referring to my direction of movement or to the device orientation? Here
Done.
is,
Button.
if I get back to the home screen, I have this
Where am I?
label,
Direction of movement 180 south.
direction of movement. In this case, the direction of movement is valid, this valid number, because I tricked because I wanted to make a simulation of movement in order to use the monitoring function. But generally, if you're sitting here as I am in my office, this direction of movement will be unavailable. If it is unavailable, I will show later that the app can let you point, can help you point a specific favorite by making sounds. I will show this that one. If you are moving, as it is in this case,
57 degrees northeast. Direction of movement 180 south.
I'm going to towards south at 180. In this case, the
569 meters at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock refers to my direction of movement, so it probably is to, in absolute degree, 195 degrees respect to the north. Okay, I'll show that later. Let's go to the list of favorites.
List of favorites. List of favorites. Done. Button.
Okay, we have an action
List of
button
favorite
here.
options. Button.
An action button. Okay, let's go into the action button.
Alert. Favorites handling.
We have,
Create underscore favorite. Button.
okay, this is a test version, so there are some problems, but this should just be create favorite, which opens
Create underscore list of favorites.
a
Get
screen,
address. Button.
a screen like the one you've seen before. The only difference is that you can enter.
Latitude. Latitude. Text field.
You can enter latitude and longitude from scratch.
Cancel.
And
Button.
also,
more details.
when
More
you-
details.
when
Text field.
When you enter the latitude and longitude, you can
Get address. Button.
get the address by using this button. Okay.
Cancel. Button. Longitude. Longitude. Text field.
When I'm entering data,
Longitude. Text field.
The
Is
key-
editing. Longitude.
okay, the keyboard opens and it covers the get address button. In this case, to hide the keyboard, I will just hit return.
Return. 8.
Sorry.
Return.
And the
Get address. Button.
get address button will get back. Will come up.
Cancel. Button.
Okay, in this case, I cancel.
List of favorite options. Button.
There's another option.
Alert. Import from Lodestone. Button.
Import from Lodestone, which gives you the possibility to import your waypoint you store with Lodestone GPS. So just export the database from Lodestone GPS, save it as a text file and rename it ls.txt, copy it into the documents of Ariadne using iTunes, and then by using this function you should be able to import your point into Ariadne GPS. Okay, cancel.
Button. List of favorites. Options. But home. 569 meters. At 1 o'clock.
Okay, if we go into the
Favorite
detail,
details. List of favorites. Back button.
here you can
Favorite options. Button.
you have an option button which we will explore, and the favorite details. So the usual,
Home.
the description,
Kale Street 54 Kensington. Stanley. London.
okay, the address, etc., the direction,
569 meters. At 1 o'clock.
okay, the position of the favorite, the location, accuracy, latitude and longitude. But you also have another label which
Not
is
tracked.
not tracked. You can track or not track a ferret. What does it mean? Let's track
Options.
this
Button.
ferret.
Alert. Favorite handling. Track. Button.
Track.
Favorite details. Options. Button.
Now, this ferret is tracked. This means
List
that
of favorites.
if I go into the
Done.
home screen,
Where am I? Tracked favorite home.
in the same place where I had the nearest ferret, which was home, now I am the tracked favorite, so I can track a specific favorite I chose within the list of my favorites. In this case, home
List of favorites.
is the same
Dinan.
is my
Dinan.
tracked
Three.
favorite.
List of
but
favorites.
It is
Home.
also
569 meters.
Sorry.
At 1 o'clock.
it is also the nearest one. But if I choose
France, Paris. 343. 18 kilometers. At 11 o'clock.
okay, let's choose Paris, which is a different favorite.
Options.
Sorry.
France, Paris. 300.
I enter the details.
Options. Button. Alert. Track. Button.
I track.
Favorite details.
Paris.
List of favorite.
I get back.
Done.
Now,
Where? Tracked favorite France, Paris.
okay. Now in the main screen, I have a tracked favorites, which is France, Paris, and
343. 18 kilometers. At 11 o'clock.
okay, it's quite distant.
List of favorites.
If I
List of favorites. Options. Button.
If I want to cancel tracking of a favorite, I just hit
Alert.
option.
Favorites. Cancel tracking. Button. Favorite tracking.
cancel
List of
tracking.
favorites. Options. Button.
To cancel the tracking of a ferret, I can go into the action section of the list and hit cancel tracking, or just select another favorite and track a different favorite. Okay, let's get back to the favorite details.
Favorite details. List of favorites. Back button.
So we've seen what track or untrack means. Let's
Favorite
go.
options. Button. Favorite detail. Favorite options.
I could
Button. Alert.
save.
Favorite. Edit favorite. Button. Edit favorite. Update address. Button. Address updated. Save. Button.
Okay.
Favorite details. Options. Button.
Okay, now I'm in Italy, so the names are in Italian. Bus Porto Castiglione. Okay.
List of favorites.
Let's
Back
go.
button. Options. Button.
We have another option,
Alert. Favorite. Center of map. Button.
which is this one, center of map or center on the map. If I tap this button,
Track. Button. Center of map. Button.
okay, the map opens.
Favorite details. The area shown covers 695 meters. Exploring streets and numbers.
Okay, the map opens and my point, my favorite, is centered, is on the center of the map. So I can explore the area around my point. So let's try this one.
Map. Via Castiglione 128/2-138 Murray, Bologna, Province of Bologna, Emilia Romagna, Italy, Giardini, Regina Margherita. Via degli Angeli 30-34 Galvani. Via degli Angeli 4-26.
Okay, sorry for the names, which are in Italian, but the app is telling us the name of the street and the house numbers in this case. The same it does when we are moving and use the monitor function. I'll get back on the map exploration later by using an iPad. Okay, just shake the
Favorite details.
your
List
device
of favorites.
and
Back button.
get back.
Options. Button. Alert. Favorite handling.
The last option, sorry, is the trash, which
Trash. Button.
we just trash the
Cancel.
we just delete
Favorite
our
details.
favorite.
Options.
Okay.
Options.
Let-
Button.
let's delete.
Alert. Favorite hand. Trash. Button. Deleted. Favorite details. Options. List of favorites. Castiglione Angolo Cardilleria. 241 meters. At 10 o'clock.
Okay, it read the Italian name of the street. Okay, let's start using the iPad, but
Done.
you
Button.
can use the iPhone.
Where am I? Button.
Sorry, you can use the iPhone to explore the map and to move your finger on the screen. I will use the iPad just because the screen is bigger and the experience is more interesting, is the user experience is better. Okay, let's use the iPad then. Here is the iPad interface for the app. We are now going to explore the map function. So the button is look around.
Look around. Button.
I got back to London, so you'll hear English names. Okay, let's look around us.
The area shown covers 35 kilometers, exploring streets and numbers.
Okay, 135 kilometers. Let's put our finger on the map and let's see what happens.
Map. Miller Street, Hanstown, Kensington, London, England, United Kingdom. Moore Street 23-42, Moore Street 1-20, Moore Street 23-42. Cadogan Street 45-59.
Okay, I'm just moving my finger on the map.
Halsey Street 1-23, Halsey Street 24-47.
You can hear...
Miller Street 10-18, Miller Street 2-8, Miller Street 9-19.
You can hear...
Abington Street 3-57.
You can hear sounds, two different sounds. The one when you enter a street with your finger, the other when you leave a street. So by using these two sounds, you can try and follow a street. I just entered the street.
Abington Street 6-58.
I left the street, so I get
Lennox
back.
Gardens Muse 8-13 Hanstown.
I'm on a street.
Walton Street 72-90.
Okay. I left the street, so I get back with my finger. Okay.
Walton Street 13-23. Walton Street 72-90. Walton Street 92-112. Walton Street 25-35. Walton Street 37. Walton Street 114. Walton Street 37. Don Place 22. Richards Place 1-19.
Okay. But not only can I explore streets and number, I can zoom in and out and explore different things. Let's go and see these different features. So, by flicking with my finger from top to down,
Zoom 17x.
to bottom, sorry,
The area shown covers 74 kilometers, exploring cities and streets.
Okay, so in this case,
Map. Miller Street. Abington Street.
okay, in this case, I don't hear numbers, I just hear streets. Let's go on by zooming out.
Zoom
again.
16x. The area shown covers 39 kilometers, exploring cities and streets.
Okay, I can explore cities and streets again at this level of zoom.
Map.
Let's try.
Lupus Street, Westminster, London. Paxton Terrace. Grosvenor Road.
Okay, the sound you have just heard is the sound of the river, because with my finger, I moved and reached the Thames, the river. So, let's try again.
Map. Chelsea Bridge Road, Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, Kensington.
Okay,
Chelsea Embankment, Thames River.
let's go on, flicking and zooming
Zoom
out.
15x.
Again.
Zoom 14x. The area shown covers 54 kilometers, exploring The area shown covers 54 kilometers, exploring localities.
Okay, let's try.
Map. Town Hammersmith. Fulham Broadway, North End Hammersmith and Fulham. Abington, Kensington. Albertopolis.
Okay,
Knightsbridge Imperial College, London. Belgravia, London.
okay, it tells us
Zoom 13x.
information about
Zoom
localities.
12x. The area shown covers 92 kilometers, exploring cities.
Okay, let's try and explore the cities.
Map. Croydon.
Sorry.
Bromley. Volume. Containers. Language. Characters. Words. Zoom. Headings. Speech rate.
Okay.
45%, 40%, 30, 30, 25%. 20%. Headings. Zoom.
Okay. Let's try again. I just reduced the speech rate.
Map. Croydon. Sutton. Kingston upon Thames. Richmond.
That was the Thames.
Barnelm Sports Centre. Hammersmith. Kensington.
Okay, we're just exploring the cities. Let's go on.
Zoom 11x. The area shown covers 171.84 kilometers. Exploring cities.
Okay, again, we could try, but we would explore cities.
Zoom 10x. The area shown covers 343.67 kilometers. Exploring cities.
Again.
Zoom 9x. The area shown covers 687.16 kilometers. Exploring cities.
Okay, we could try exploring.
Map. West Sussex. Brighton, Brighton and Hove. East Sussex. Eastbourne. Bexhill. Hastings.
Okay, I'm on the seaside,
Kent.
the coast. So
Focused on English Channel. Focused on England, United Kingdom English Channel.
I can even try
Dover English Channel.
and follow the
Zoom
coast
8x.
of England.
The area shown covers 1,373.22 kilometers. Exploring jurisdictional areas.
Okay, let's try.
Map. Devon, Dartmoor. Somerset. Wiltshire. Southampton. Hampshire. West Sussex. East Sussex. Kent. Essex. Suffolk. Norfolk.
Okay. So I'm exploring the regions, the area.
Zoom 7x. The area shown covers 2,737.95 kilometers. Exploring jurisdictional areas.
Okay, it is the same.
Zoom 6x.
Let's go on.
The area shown covers 5,407.83 kilometers. Exploring areas. Map. Auvergne, France. Limousin. Map. England, United Kingdom, Dartmoor, Dartmoor National Park. Scotland. Monaghan, Ireland. Map. England, United Kingdom. Wales. England. Scotland. Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. Monaghan, Ireland. Offaly. Cork.
Okay, so I'm exploring the areas. Let's go on.
Zoom 5x. Zoom 4x. The area shown covers 15,534.28 kilometers. Exploring areas. Map. Map. Castile-La Mancha, Spain, Embals de Bundia. Zoom 4x. Burgundy, France. Baden-Württemberg, Germany, Natterpark, Schwarzwald. England, United Kingdom. Örebro, Sweden. Dalarna. Gavleborg, Bursen. Hedmark, Norway.
Okay, not only can I zoom in and out, but I can also pan using 3 fingers. So if I do a 3-finger swipe from left to right.
Right. Map center changed.
Okay, now the map is centered in Canada.
Map.
So
Illinois, United States. Iowa. Ontario, Canada. Minnesota, United States. Bear Island State Forest. Kansas. Texas.
okay, let's try and explore.
Zoom 4x. Zoom 5x. Zoom 7x. The area. Right. Down.
Okay.
The area shown covers 2,737.13 kilometers. Exploring jurisdictional areas. Map. Surrey, Virginia. Charles City. King William. Essex. Charles, Maryland. Potomac River. Prince George's. Howard. Baltimore County. Hartford. Cecil. Cumberland, New Jersey. New Jersey, North Atlantic Ocean. Fort Dix Military Reservation, Monmouth, Middlesex, Somerset. Passaic, Putnam, New York.
Okay, so this is the what you can do with the map. Okay, just shake your device and you get back to the main screen where we find the button we explored before, and there's a last button which is called Explore Area, which is just similar to the Look Around button, but here you can enter information about
Alert.
the
Area to be explored. Please enter the information for the area you'd like to explore.
you would like to explore. So let's enter. Let's go. and
Capital L.
explore
Capital L.
London.
Capital L. O. O. N. N. D. D. O. O. N. N. Comma. Comma. Space. Space. L. L. O. O. N. N. D. D. O. O. N. N.
Okay, I could enter a street names, city, etc. I just entered London.
Okay. But. Auto correction. Map. 900 results. Done. Button.
Okay, here is a list of the results. In this
Result.
case,
979.6 megatons. London. London. England. United Kingdom.
okay, I should have said meters. We have this information. We have an info button here. If we just click here, we open the map with this point, with what we looked for centered on the map. But we can also click on the info button, just flick
More info.
right.
979.6 megatons. London. London. England. United Kingdom. Button.
I'm sorry about megatons, I didn't notice that before. Let's click more info.
Add to favorites. Results. Cancel. Button.
Okay, here we can add the result to our database.
Update address. Button.
I can hit update address.
Update address. Address updated.
Okay. Let's
Descript street.
let's go.
Street. Chester Square. Street number 65-76. Zip code SW1W9. City. London. Bill. More details. United Kingdom. Text. Latitude.
Okay.
More. Save. Description. Description.
what-
Text field.
What's
Double
the
tap to edit.
What's the reason for this? You can look for a certain point by choosing Explore Area. You get a list of results, and you can add the result you found, to your database without being there. So when you get there, you will have the point on your database, and you will be alerted by the app. Of course, this is not as accurate as it would be if you had taken the favorite by hand, by standing right on the point you would like to store.
Say.
Okay.
Cancel. Button.
Cancel.
Result.
Okay, there's a one,
Nearest favorite. Office.
okay, one last thing. When you get close to a certain favorite, the app can alert you by using voiceover. So the app will tell you are at about 100 meters from office by playing a sound that you can set going into the settings area of the app. And you can also be alerted if you are using an iPhone by a certain vibration. Okay, I'm going to show you another thing.
Voiceover off.
Okay, let's change and get back to the iPhone.
Add to favorites. Button. Nearest favorite. Via Deloro 1-15.
Okay, it said nearest favorite Via del Loro, which is Golden Street 1 to 15, and it
6
says
meters. At 8 o'clock.
6 meters at 8 o'clock. In this case,
Direction of movement. Unavailable.
unavailable means that I'm not moving actually, or at least that the GPS system is not detecting any movement for so I'm in a fixed point for the GPS system. This means that the
6 meters. At 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock refers to the direction of the device, to the orientation of the device, and so 9 o'clock should be to the left of the device. Well, let's try this. I'm just rotating
6 meters.
the
At 11
device.
o'clock.
Okay, now it is at 11 o'clock. Let's try again. Let's rotate again.
6 meters. At 12 o'clock.
Okay. This means that my device is pointed towards the point, towards the favorite. So if I'm on a street, I stop, and I can use this function to detect the position of a certain favorite. Of course, this function rely on the compass, so you should be aware of the magnetic errors due to magnetic fields and so on. So you should be reasonably certain
6 meters. At 9 o'clock.
that your compass is working properly. In this case, my compass
Direction 54 degrees northeast.
is saying that my device is pointed to 54 degrees northeast, which is quite accurate actually, even if I'm in a point where there are lots of magnetic fields.
Home. Page 2 of 4. IT. Page 1 of 4. Settings.
We can find the settings of the Ariadne GPS app by going into the main settings app. Okay.
Settings. Airplane mode. Off.
Okay.
Rows 9 to 18 of 40. Rows 18 to 27 of 40. Ariadne GPS test. Ariadne monitor. City. On.
Okay, these are the information that you want to be told when you are in monitoring, when you are using the monitoring function. So when you're moving, I just chose city, street,
Street number.
a street
On.
number, but you can also choose.
Zip code. Area. State. Country. Off.
Okay,
Query interval. 10 seconds. Button.
okay, this is how frequently you want to be updated when you're moving.
Maps service status. Both screen and voice. Button.
Okay, this is just an information if you want to be alerted if the server, the remote server, is responding or not. If you have various options for this.
Favorites manager. Voice alert for favorite. On.
I was telling before that when you're moving, you can be alerted if you reach a certain favorite. You can be alerted by voice,
Vibration for favorite.
by
Off.
vibration,
Sound for favorite. Comedy whistle. Button.
by a certain sound.
Distance for alert. 490 feet 150 meters. Button.
Okay, you can choose the distance. You have various distance for the alert. When you this is the radius of the area you must be within to be in order to be alerted.
Alert frequency. 5 seconds. Button.
Okay, this means how many how frequently you would like to be alerted.
Alert repeats. 3 times. Button.
Okay, how many times you want to be alerted.
Point to favorite. Sound. Button.
Okay, this is the function I was using before when turning my device when rotating it, and when I point to a certain favorite, what must the device do? It may play a sound, it may vibrate, or both.
Clock directions. On.
Clock direction is when the app gives you information about a certain position for a favorite. It can give you that information by using the angle. So it can say it is 30 degrees to your right, for instance, or
New notification from mail.
sorry,
Clock directions. On.
or it can say it is at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever. Okay.
Map.
Map.
Heading. Rotating map. Off.
Rotating map is the same function you have in the Apple map function. It uses the compass and will keep the map orientated like the terrain. So when you when you rotate your device, the map will stay will rotate accordingly. So actually will remain like the terrain.
Advanced exploration. Off.
Advanced exploration. What does it mean? When you are exploring the map, advanced exploration, if it is on, the map will only tell information about the streets you're touching. If you are actually touching a street, if you're out, if you're touching a building or a park or whatever, the map won't tell information about, will not tell information about the street. You must be touching a street. This should help you follow the streets, but it is a more difficult way of exploring the map. Okay,
Vibrate on street.
Vibrate
Off.
on street. This only works for iPhone because iPad hasn't got any vibration system.
iOS device. Heading. Screen lock. Off.
Screen lock means that if you want the screen to lock when you're using the Ariadne GPS app, you can allow the screen lock, but in that case you won't be alerted with voiceover, but just with the sound. It's up to you. When you reach a favorite, I mean.
Sounds. On.
Okay, sounds on means that the app can play various kind of sounds, such as in the map or when you're pointing something, some favorite, etc. Sounds, I guess it should be on because many of you
Units. Heading.
needs it.
Imperial units.
Okay.
Off.
Imperial units is you can change between meters and kilometers and feet and miles.
Ariadne GPS test. List. You are about 6 meters from Via Deloro 1-5. Start monitoring. Button.
Okay.
You are about 6 meters from Via Deloro 1-15 at 10 o'clock. You are about 6 meters from Via Deloro 1-15 at 10 o'clock.
Okay, you just heard the alert from about the next favorite, the closest favorite actually, at 10 o'clock. You can have information about the position, and so you can use the pointing function for a favorite, not only in the main screen for the tracked favorite or for the nearest favorite, but for any favorite you would like to
List of favorites.
to
Via
know
Rialto
the-
13.
the-
Via Rialto 13. 341 meters at 11 o'clock.
for any favorite you would like to know the position. So I choose this favorite. I go into the details.
Favorite details. List of favorites. Back
Okay,
button.
let's
Favorite
see.
option. Not tracked. Description at Via Rialto 13. 341 meters at 11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock. So I just turn my device trying to point to 11 o'clock. Okay, now it says
341 meters at 12 o'clock.
12 because I'm almost pointing the favorite. Okay. So my favorite is in that direction, and it's quite accurate, that direction in this case. Okay.
List of favorites. Back.
Thank you for listening to
List of done. Button.
this long, very long podcast.
Where am I? Button.
I'm sorry about my English. I tried my best actually. I hope I've explained almost all the features of this app. If you have any question, you can write me at info@ariadnegps.eu, or you can go on the website at www.ariadnegps.eu, ARIADNE gps.eu, and you can find some more information, or you can also ask question. but if you're watching this video, you've probably already visited the website. So thank you very much. Bye.